Okay, child's pose, knees wide or not. We do want our toes together. And let's get the forehead down. Settle in. Big inhales. Big exhales. Okay, for those of us who might be feeling tense in the back of the body, sides of the body, anywhere you're feeling tension, just use your imagination here. Imagine you can breathe into and out of those places. Expanding the back body to the fullest on the inhale. And then see if you can release any tension that you might be collected back there on the exhale. Fill the lungs on the inhale. Find a little bit more space in your chest, your back, your belly. And empty lungs on the exhale. And let's continue to take that time and just breathe right here. All right, find a lot of length in your spine here. So maybe with each inhale, you might feel a little longer. And especially since we've been here for a few moments, you might actually be able to pick up your forehead and move it an inch or two forward and actually experience some actual length in your spine, some actual evidence of that spine letting go. Feel the strong belly wrapping in toward the spine on the exhale. Okay, the more we use those muscles that wrap around the low back and the belly, the better. Well, that's our low back support system. So for those of us who have spent a lot of time this week sitting, okay, we tend to work without as much support as we need in the low back. And we can just continue to focus on strengthening there, supporting that low back. It's just a better life. Happy low back, happy life. All right, let's start to keep the hips grounded, but walk your hands maybe an inch or two forward. Lift your elbows, lift your wrists and your palms. And find a lot more expansion through the chest. Make sure you still have a neck though. You're still moving the shoulder blades away from your ears. Let's keep that lifted elbow and that long arm feeling. And just walk the arms out to the left. Okay, finding some big space across the right side body. But also that right side of your back, okay? Could you feel the right lower back lengthening and letting go a little bit? Backs of the ribs, okay, all the little spots where the ribs attach to the spine. Could you feel a little more spacious there? Like you're breathing into and out of those places. You might want to play around with adding a little twist here if that feels right to you. And here's what you can do. You can take your right arm and slide it under your left, like you're reaching out perpendicular to the mat. You can drop your right shoulder, drop your right ear, and then you might be kind of comfortable here. You might decide you just want to hang out. Coming down, not down. And maybe that left arm reaches up, guys. And if you still feel fantastic, you can drop that left arm across your back. Maybe find your right thigh and grab a hold. So we're twisting. So our priority is a long spine. Okay, always long spine inhales in your twist. And always strong belly exhales in your twist. Belly button to spine. A couple more. Long spine inhale. Strong belly exhale. Maybe one more. And then let's bring it through center. Let's keep that lifted elbow, long arm feeling. And let's take the hands out to the right. Maybe stay right here. This is a nice place to just open up that left side. Maybe add your twist here. The left arm can slide under. The left shoulder and ear can come down to rest on the floor. And you might just stay like this. This is nice. Okay. Make sure you still have a neck and your hips are still low. Or maybe reach up with the right hand, deepening your twist. If you still feel great, guys, left hand drops and look for your your left thigh. You can grab it. Long spine inhale. Strong belly exhale. Keep breathing. As you're ready, bring this back to center. Come on through. And then bring it up to hands and knees. And let's do some cat-cows. Okay, get a little more mobility in your spine. So grip the mat. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, press the floor away. Drop your head. Okay, let's take a few more like this. Heart pulls forward, inhale. Push floor away, exhale. Okay, maybe side to side movements are in order. Okay, find all those little sore spots in your back and roll them out. All right, friends, find a flat back, tuck your toes, and hover your knees. Let's hold and breathe, okay? Warming your legs, so you're gonna feel that warmth build right away. Please remember, drop 1 or 2 knees if you need that break, okay? You can take that break. And let's just take maybe 3 more long, slow breaths here. Can you soften your elbows a little bit? Can you wrap them in toward each other? Could you drop your knees a little lower? And could you put a slight squeeze between your knees as well? Notice how that feels. Mula Bandha. One more big breath in here, friends. And exhale, down dog. Walk it out. Okay, heels pedal. Shake the head. Roll the shoulders. All right, inhale here, heart moving forward, finding your plank. You may drop your knees or not. And exhale here, walk to your hands and fold. Let's roll it up on the inhale. Reach the heart high. Maybe move your hips forward a little bit as you lift your heart. And we're exhaling to fold it all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhale, roll yourself up, lift your heart, hips a little bit forward. And exhale, roll it down. One more, just like that. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Palms are down here, inhaling back through a plank. Okay, with your exhale, come halfway down. Could you just tap your elbows onto your ribs? Just come that far. And you can always drop your knees to help you out here. Inhale, back up to a plank. With your exhale here, lower yourself down in extreme slow motion. You could drop your knees, of course. And inhaling here, find a very nice cobra, pulling your big heart forward. With your exhale, hands and knees, or plank and down dog. All right, I want to take a few more breaths here. Walk it out. Roll the shoulders, shake the head. And let's get the right leg up. We'll bend the right knee. And without moving the right hip up, we'll circle out the hip. So we're trying to keep our hips level. Okay, notice how limited you are if you can't lift the hip. And let's rewind it. If you need to drop to your left knee, you can always do that because the arms are working quite a bit here. Okay, now let's open up the right hip. Stack it on top of the left. We have so much more space. Keep going. And rewind it. All right, friends, inhale here. Extend the right leg up and out behind you. And exhale, send the right foot forward. Drop the foot between your hands. Okay, inhaling here, a nice little crescent lunge. All right, press through the back heel. Always move your belly button in. And with your exhale, hands down around the front foot. Step the back foot forward and fold. Inhale here, roll yourself up. Come up on your tippy toes. And as you exhale, drop your hips as low as you want them to go. So you decide. You could come all the way down to your heels, but no rush. And we're going to inhale, tippy toe all the way back up. Nice and slow, no rush. Nice little balance challenge. Okay, with your exhale, heels down and fold. Halfway up on your inhale, guys, look forward with your long spine. Press into your toes. And exhale, big fold. Palms are down here. Inhaling back through your plank. And exhale, halfway down, elbows to ribs. Inhale for your plank. Now you can use your knees to do all of this, okay? And exhale all the way down. Inhale for your cobra. Pull your big heart forward. And exhale. Come up through hands and knees or a plank. Down dog. Okay, walk out your down dog here. Take some breath. Take some time. Begin to grip the mat very strong, intentionally. Elbows in, head hangs. And let's get the left leg up and out behind. Bend that knee. Circle out the hip without lifting the left hip. So hips are level with each other. Let's rewind it, still with a level hip. Not opening it up quite yet. Now open up the hip. So much extra space. Okay, a few circles in one direction and then switch directions. All right, inhale here, send the left leg up and out behind you. Exhale, drop the left foot between your hands. Inhale here, one very nice crescent lunge, please. Keep in mind you could always drop your back knee if you wanted to, but lift that heart. And exhale, hands down around the front foot. Step forward to fold. Inhale here, roll it up. Tippy toes, guys, super tippy toes. And exhaling, drop your hips as low as you would like to go. So listen to yourself, listen to your body. Still on tippy toes. Inhaling, come on up. Whew. And exhaling, drop your heels and fold. Halfway up, inhale. Press your toes down. And very big fold, exhale. Palms are down here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, halfway down. Elbows to ribs. Inhale, plank. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, pull the heart forward, cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, friends. Let's get spicy. Inhale here, right leg up and out behind. And with your exhale, send that right knee to your nose. Hold it here. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. And inhale, send it back again. Exhale, drop the right foot between your hands. Boom. Inhale here, reaching up, crescent lunge. And exhale, reach forward and hold, okay? Pressing through that back foot, reaching forward through your hands. Your body makes one long line from the left heel to your fingertips. Keep breathing. Okay, could you reach a little further? Could you drop your hips a little lower? Could you put a little squeeze between your legs like they were trying to meet each other? One more big breath in here, friends. And exhale. Go ahead and drop your hands under your shoulders inside that right leg. And we're going to reach up with the right hand. Nice twist. So let's take a few breaths here. You're always welcome to drop the back knee if that suits you better. No problem, okay? But if you have the back knee up, strengthen the back leg, okay? Really press through the heel. Could we attempt to squeeze the feet toward each other and drop the hips a little lower? Nice breath. Think of softening that bottom elbow, looking up at your top hand. One more big breath in here. And exhale, all hands down, down dog. Inhale here, plank. Exhale to your hands, fold. Inhale, come on up, tippy toes. Okay, check it out. This time with your exhale, come down to a chair squat. So you're tucking your tailbone, moving your knees toward each other, belly button in. Inhale to standing, still on your tippy toes. Exhale, heels down and fold. Halfway up, inhale. Nice big fold, exhale. Palms are down. This time with your inhale, you might like to hop or step it back to plank. You decide, okay? Exhale, halfway down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale here, pull the heart forward, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Walk it out. Let's take 5 or 6 long, slow ones here, friends. We're nice and warm. Let's breathe in down dog, okay? Grip the mat, elbows in. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Tailbone moves away from the top of the head. The kneecaps are moving up and the heels are moving down. Almost like you're trying to squeeze the right and left side of your body together. How would that feel? Here we go. Inhaling here, left leg up and out behind you. Exhale here, left knee to your nose, shoulders over wrists. Hold for one full breath in and one full breath out. Inhale here, left leg out behind. Exhale, drop the left foot between your hands. Inhale here, crescent lunge, reaching up. Exhale, reach forward and hold. Press through the back foot, breathe. You can drop the back knee. Modify, okay? Could you start to squeeze the feet toward each other? Okay, reaching a little further. Breathe. Reaching a little further. Breathe. One more big breath in. Maybe drop the hips lower. And exhale. Go ahead and drop your hands under your shoulders. Let's get the left arm up. Big breath. Keep breathing here, friends. Could we drop a little more deeply? Feet trying to move toward each other. Soft bend in that right elbow. Looking up. One more big, beautiful breath in here. And exhale. All hands down, down dog. Inhale here, plank. And exhale to your hands, fold. Inhale here, roll it up. Tippy toes. Exhale, tippy toe chair. Drop your hips just as low as you want to go. Whew, little balancy. Knees move in, belly button pulls back. Inhale to your tippy toe standing. Exhale, heels down and fall. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down. Inhale or hop or step back to plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, my friends, take 5 or 6 long, slow breaths here in your down dog. Hands grip the mat, elbows in, shoulder blades down the back. Go through your checklist the way you know how. Okay, find that calm, slow breath. And here we go. Inhale here, right leg up and out behind. Exhale here, send that right foot forward. Drop the foot between your hands. Inhale here, crescent lunge. Okay, check it out. Exhale here, palms come together. We're twisting. We're taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And we're pausing here. And you can always drop that left knee and take it easy. Okay, but attempting to squeeze the feet together, attempting to spin the heart and the hands toward each other. Okay, feeling a nice long spine, especially long neck. Could we drop the hips a little lower? Now I have a challenge for you, but I want you to visualize it and just hear me out before we even try to do it, all right? It's kind of a spicy challenge, but you can do it. So we're going to try to step the left foot forward to meet the right foot. We'll be in a twisted chair squat. So our right side and the arms, they'll all stay the same. And I'll let you watch me do it first if you like. Okay, we're going to step the left foot forward, just like this. Step. We're going to stay in that twisted chair. And we'll take a few breaths here. So come on. All right, go ahead and step that left foot forward. Get those knees right next to each other and keep looking up and over that right shoulder. Breathe. Keep the hips low, guys. Keep the hands by the heart. Okay, this twist is just super massaging your whole back. Now we're going to step it back to that lunge. Are you ready? Only the left leg will step back. Visualize it. And here we go. Step back to your lunge. Hold. Keep breathing. Press through the back leg. Find that twist. One more big breath in here. And let it go, guys. All hands down. Down dog. Inhaling here for your plank. Now you might want to hop or step to your hands. Exhale, hop or step, and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Lift your heart. Maybe send your hips forward as you lift your heart here. And exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Very big fold, exhale. Palms are down, plank, hop or step. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale here, you might do a little cobra, or you might strengthen your legs and lift them, okay, off the floor for an up dog. Okay, same idea as cobra, still pulling the heart up and forward. And exhale, down dog. Shake it out. All right, catch your breath here. Let it all go. Notice any heart rate changes, any breath rate changes, any body temperature changes, how your practice is affecting you. And inhale here, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Boom, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, palms together, headed to your twist. Are you ready? You might just drop the back knee while you kind of get your bearings, but we're taking the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And while you do that, I will spin around to face you. All right, so here we are. So you know where we're headed with this. We're going to pop up to that twisted chair that we did before. So visualize it on your own, or maybe you want to watch me do it first. We're going to step the right foot next to the left. Here we go. Pow. Knees are close together. We make those adjustments, the long spine and the hands by the heart. Breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe a couple more breaths here. Sit the hips low. And as you're ready, stepping it back to that crescent lunge with a twist. Here we go. Step it back. Breathe. Drop the hips a little lower. Straighten the back leg. Try to squeeze the feet together. Find a breath. One more breath here. And let it go. Hands down, down dog. Inhale here, plank. Exhale, maybe hop, maybe step to your hands and fold. Inhale, roll up. Lift your big heart. Send your hips forward. Exhale and fold. Palms are down, plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, all the way down. Could this be the slowest one that you've ever done? All the way down. And here, maybe a little cobra, pulling the heart forward. Maybe big up dog, pressing the tops of the feet down and sending that heart forward anyway. Exhale, down dog. All right, friends, take some breath here in your down dog. Notice how you're feeling and set up your down dog nicely. Let's step the feet together now. And let's play around with some plank, okay? Are you ready? Some side plank. So send your heels out to the right, okay? And notice how you just rolled onto the outer edge of your right foot. Go ahead and reach the left arm up. Breathe. If you need a break, if this is too much, just drop your right knee. It's so much easier that way. Keep breathing. Okay, if you like a little challenge, try to hover your left foot a little bit over your right. But could you point your tailbone at your toes? Did you notice how that straightened your spine out right away? Okay, now I'm going to give you a funky challenge. This is a funky one. Are you ready? Okay, bend the left knee, pull it up and in. Could you, with utmost control, step that left foot at the front of the mat, find a lunge, boom. Nice. Inhale, cartwheel yourself up and around. Warrior two. All right, I'll meet you here. Spin around. So the right heel is now on the floor. The right toes are pointing forward-ish, and we're dropping nice and low. Now we need to make sure that the left knee is being pointed where it should. If it's pointing inward towards your arch, okay, that could be a problem later on. It could cause an injury. So use your strong outer hip to point the left knee at its pinky toe. All right, you guys ready to move and breathe? Inhaling here. Come on up. Straighten all your legs. All right, as you exhale, let's point the left toes at the ceiling. Bend the right knee and drop the right hip toward the right foot. Inhale, stand it up. Exhale, warrior two. Again, just like that. Inhale, stand it up, left toe points up. Exhale, drop your hips toward the right, Skandasana, okay? Inhale, stand it. Exhale, warrior two. One more just like that, please. Up on your inhale. Down on your exhale. Could we hold it here and just enjoy this? Okay, now here's my thought here. If you need to stop and just sit your hips down, do it. There's no problem with doing that, okay? But if you're feeling okay, give the floor some resistance. So you're not just sinking and sagging here. You're actively pressing against the floor. Okay, and if you're feeling pretty good here, open your arms wide. Put the right hand out on the floor somewhere and grab the floor. Reach the left arm up and breathe. Big space into your big chest. Remember, resist the floor. Okay, option to reach the right arm behind your back. Okay, around and in front of that right knee, of course. Reach the left arm behind your back. Do they find each other today? If so, awesome. If not, awesome. It doesn't matter. We're going to take a few more breaths here, looking at the ceiling. Push that floor with your feet. One more big breath in. And one more big exhale. Inhale, unwrap all of that. Come on up. And exhale, spin all your hands down onto the floor by your left foot. Step it back, down dog. Shake it out. Let it go. All right, friends, feeling nice and warm. Inhaling here, heart forward. Exhaling here, maybe hop or step to your hands and fold. Inhale, stand. Lift your big heart. Move your hips forward. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down, plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, take some time. Walk out your down dog. Okay, notice all the heat and breath and energy swirling around in your body. And as you're ready, drop your heels or point your heels to the left. Notice you've just rolled onto the outer edge of your left foot. And if you reach that right arm up, you are magically in a side plank, and you can opt to drop the bottom knee, okay? You can still be here. It's the same idea. But please point your tailbone at your toes and lift that bottom hip. Okay, now I have our challenge here. Same challenge as on the other side. Skillfully bend this right knee. Bring it up and in. So skillfully, so smoothly could we step the right foot at the front of the mat. Okay, inhaling here, spin yourself up and around to a warrior two. Boom, I'll meet you there. All right, warriors. So we're on the other side. We have the left toes pointing forward-ish. We have the right knee definitely pointing in its second and third toes, avoiding pointing at the arch. We just want to avoid that. Drop a little lower. Nice. Okay, shoulder blades down the back. Ready? You remember that little flow. Here we go. Inhaling, straighten the front leg. Flex the right ankle, toes point up. Exhale, bend your left knee and drop your hips towards your left foot. Skandasana. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale, standing. Flex that right foot. Exhale, drop your hips toward the center of the earth, but resist gravity a little bit with your legs. Inhale to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Once more, inhale to stand. Exhale, drop into your lunge, and let's hold it here. Okay, option to just sit your hips down and take it easy. If you want to stay in this, resist that floor. It doesn't really matter how low you go, just build a little resistance into it. Option to put your hands together or down. That's another option you can play with. Or take the left hand out to the left, grab the floor in front of that left knee, of course. Right hand reaches up. Cool shape. Okay, breathe into it. Okay, take a moment while you're here. Close your eyes. Where do you feel this posture the most? In your mind's eye, find your center of gravity somewhere behind your belly button. Breathe into and out of it. Option here, reach the left hand behind, reach the right arm behind, maybe bind, maybe not. Breathe. Resist the floor. Maybe one more big breath in. One last breath out here. And inhale. Bring it on up to standing. Exhale. Drop your hands inside that right foot. Down dog. Shake it out. Inhale. Plank. Exhale to your hands. And fold. Inhale. Roll it up. Lift your heart, hips forward. Exhale, fold. Heart up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, very big fold. Let's take a moment just to enjoy this fold, okay? We're quite warm in the front, back, and sides of the body. So this is a great time for us to just enjoy hanging. So if you need to bend your knees, you can always do that. Always, always. If you'd like to, you can put a block here. It's a nice friend, okay? But I want to give you some things to play with here. So option A is just to grab your calves. Grab your calves and then hug your legs towards you. We love you, legs. Thank you so much for doing everything you do for us. So nice to have legs, isn't it? Okay, option to move forward, you can grab opposite elbows and shimmy them down towards your ankles. And you don't need to extend your knees, but even if you do extend your knees, could you keep a little micro bend in them so they're not hyperextending? That way you know the muscles are working instead of just a collapsing in the joints. That would be alarming for us. So let's avoid that. If everything's going great here, you can loop your thumb and bunny fingers around each big toe. And gently move the top of your head toward the center of the earth. Your elbows will point out away from you to either side. And the whole time you're here, your hamstrings, your glutes, the whole back body are just opening up big time. So you decide what's right for you. And I want to give you one more funky challenge. It's kind of a balance challenge, so check it out. You have the option to slide your hands under your feet with your foot on your palm. So your toes will be tickling your wrist and your fingers will tickle your heel. So palm to sole, sole to palm. And then you can kind of play around. You can do the same thing we did before, pointing your elbows to the sides, pointing the top of your head at the ground, and get that back of the leg opening. Or you can play around with picking one foot up off the ground, up to the heel. Wow, nice calf stretch. And other one, maybe peel it up until just your heel is on the ground. And play around with that. And then something I like to play with a lot is balance. So what if you lifted one heel all the way up off the floor and set it down? Try lifting the other one all the way up off the floor. So you're standing on your own hands. And maybe today, maybe not today, but maybe you just know it's a possibility that one day you might try lifting both heels and standing just on your hands. It's kind of funky. It's weird, but I like it. And I hope that you might try it at least once. So maybe one more breath, whatever you decided to play with here. I think it's nice just to keep a spirit of playfulness in our practice and try things that seem impossible. Okay, one more breath here, guys. We're going to let all of this go. Drop your hands. Okay, walk your feet out. If you have a mat, walk your feet out as wide as the mat. If you don't, just imagine that you do. Toes turn out, and we'll allow the hips to drop to the floor. Come on down. All right. So for For some of us, we're going to want to keep our hips up. It might be a little too much. No problem. You can use your block. You can use your elbows on your knees. You don't have to come all the way down. But if everything's feeling great and you want to drop your hips, come on down. Let's make sure we have our heels down. So you might need to adjust the width of your feet. And then once you can let your hips sink low, let's allow the spine to rise up. And you might even use your elbows between your knees to kind of press your knees apart and give yourself a nice little release on the inner thigh. Nice breath. Okay, long spine. And this is one of the points in the practice when I like to press my thumbs against my heart and close my eyes and see if I can find a heartbeat. All right, it's still there. Good news. So I want to play around with a funky little back bend here. And don't get concerned about the word back bend. It's nothing crazy. I'll turn to the side so you can see where we're going with this. So from your squat, and you can even do this if you're not all the way down, okay? Just take your left hand behind you, and you can even just use the fingertips if you're not confident putting the palm down. Maybe 1.5 feet behind you, maybe a little bit out to the left, not directly behind you. And then press your hips up. Okay, you might just come part of the way. You might feel comfortable dropping your head below your hips. Okay, something that feels nice. And we'll do it a few more times. Hips come back down. Body swings around front. Right hand behind, maybe fingertips, maybe palm. Inhale, hips up, as high as you want it to go. Exhale, bring it down. And around. So try it a few more times, side to side, okay? You can inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. Switch sides. Maybe 3 more times on each side. And this can be a really tiny movement. It doesn't have to be big and epic. Okay, and I'm going to show you, you could just put your fingers behind you and just lift the hips a little bit. Okay, and that's nothing too crazy. Okay, fingers behind, just lift a little bit. Okay, maybe 1 more on each side. And next time you come around front, friends, we are simply going to sit down. All right. Nice work, friends. We are seated. So let's take a little butterfly shape here. Nice little butterfly shape. And just a word about your foot placement. So the closer you bring your feet into you, the more strain it could be on your knees. So if you have any concerns about putting pressure on your knee joint, just err on the side of moving your feet away from you so it's less pressure. Okay, once you got your knees where you'd like, or your feet where you'd like them to be, I'm going to ask you to do something really weird. Okay, press your feet together. Don't touch them. Press those feet together. Okay, how does that even work? How does that even feel? It's a funky thing to try, but continue to press those feet together. I like to get my arms up to distract myself here. Maybe 2 more breaths. Press them together even more strongly. 1 more big breath in. And let it go. Okay, let's take the right leg out to the right. The left foot, tuck it in. Okay, take the right arm all the way across your body and grab the outside of your left thigh. And sit up nice and tall. You can get your left fingers behind you, okay? Pushing the floor a little bit. And we'll turn this into another twist. So long spine inhale. And as you exhale, look over that left shoulder. And we'll take maybe 4 more breaths here. Long spine inhale. Exhale, look. Okay, with each inhale, we are long. And with each exhale, belly button to spine. 1 more breath. Okay, inhale here, left arm up and overhead. You can keep yourself sort of twisted here with your right hand holding onto your left leg. Exhale, reach out to the left, to the right, sorry. Press that left hip down as you reach to the right. Again, inhale, reaching up very tall. And exhale, reach to the right. Now you might just decide to come a little bit over to the right. It doesn't have to be a big, crazy movement. One more. Inhale, reach high, ground that left hip. And exhale, reach to the right. Let's hold here, guys. Hold and breathe. Now, everyone is so different here. So just kind of explore what this movement needs to be for you, but feel all the tissue on the left side, back left side, front left side, armpit, low back, hip, all peeling open. Some of you are going to be able to reach over and grab your right foot, but if you do, don't let the left hip leave the floor, okay? It kind of wants to, doesn't it? Maybe one more nice breath here. And as you're ready, bring it on up. Okay, go ahead and drop your left hand on the floor. Drop your right foot to the floor and press it up, supported side plank. Now let's make sure we move the left kneecap under the left hip so we're very supported. Left toes point behind, and we'll take a little time here just to breathe. All right, I love this supported side plank posture because it's relaxing, but you also get a really beautiful opening across that right side, don't you? And I have a little experiment for you to try if you're up for it. Okay, try this. Try lifting your right leg up. And we're quite warm, so it's safe for us to attempt this. Bend that right knee, point the right toe at the back of your head. But we need to keep the right hip and shoulder stacked on top of the left. So try not to lose that stacking feeling. Can the right hand reach the right ankle? It might today. It might not. Either way, I'm glad you tried. If it does reach, grab a hold and push the right foot away. Breathe. You may feel like looking back, kind of extending your whole spine, but make sure you have your belly button wrapped into your spine. One more big breath in here. And come out slowly, right foot back on the floor. Spiral your hips back down to where you started. Okay, and then feet back together. We're going to, again, get your arms up to distract yourself. Press those feet together, guys. Keep breathing. Maybe 3 more breaths right here. Okay, last breath here. Press the feet together. And let it go. Okay, let's take the left leg out long. Pull the right foot in. Same thing on this side, okay? This left hand comes around to grab the right thigh somewhere, kind of like a handle. Right fingertips can come behind you. Long spine inhale. And exhale, look over that right shoulder. Okay, maybe 3 or 4 breaths just like this. Maybe close your eyes. All right, as you're ready, next inhale, that right arm reaches up. You can keep this twisty idea in your spine, okay? As you exhale and reach to the left. It does not matter how far you reach. Keep that right hip grounded, okay? Inhaling, reach up, ground the right hip. Exhaling to the left. One more, please. Big breath in. Right hip down. Exhale to the left. In, hold, and breathe. So much opening in that whole right side. So the more we press down into that right hip, the better, okay? And maybe you grab your left toes, but not at the expense of the right hip being down or the space around your ears. Can you make your neck even longer here? One more nice breath. Release all that tension in that right outer hip and low back and rib cage. And then as you're ready, come on up. Use the musculature we just opened on that right side. Drop that right hand. Left foot is on the floor. Supported side plank. Come on up. Let's make sure we move the right knee so it's more serviceable. Under that right hip, toes point back. Supported side plank. Big opening for that whole left side. Okay. Make sure the bottom elbow, the right elbow, is a little bit bendy. It's not going to lock out here. Okay. Option, just a little fun exploration. Perhaps lifting the left leg, bending the left knee, point the toes at the back of your head. Maybe today this is enough. And this is a lovely place to be. If you just bend the left knee, you're getting that hip flexor opening. The left hand reaching back, you get the shoulder opening. Maybe they grab today, maybe not. There's really no prize. Okay, keep the hips and shoulders stacked. If you have the foot, press it back. Maybe look in a different direction if it feels more natural. One more big breath in. And let it go. Unwind yourself calmly and have a seat. Come all the way back down, guys. Okay, feet together one more time, but don't worry, we're not going to press the feet together again today. Let's just take this left foot a little bit in front of the right foot. So like your feet are lined up in front of you. So just from any comfortable butterfly shape, left foot steps in front of the right. Okay. Long spine, of course. Always want a long spine. But walk your fingertips out toward your left toes. Make sure you have your longest spine here. We're just thinking about the heart making a leisurely journey toward the left big toe. It might get there today or in 6 years. We're not concerned, and we have no expectations. Long spine, inhale. Heart moves forward, exhale. If at some point you feel good about grabbing one ankle in each hand and putting one elbow on each knee, you can gently propel the heart more forward, but be gentle with yourself, please. For your next few breaths, perhaps drop your head, but do keep your long neck and, of course, your long spine as much as you can. The heart is still moving forward. All right, as you're ready, walk yourself back up out of this. And we're just going to switch sides. So the left foot will be the foot that's close to you now. The right foot will be the foot that's far away. And you decide how close you want the feet to you in general, okay? Again, think about the pressure on your knees if that's a concern for you, okay? Long spine, heart leisurely journeys forward. Maybe close your eyes. There's no reason to use the sense of sight at this point. Perhaps grab ankles, elbows to knees, propel the heart forward. Maybe drop your head, but keep the long spine. And as you're ready, press yourself back up. And now we'll put the feet together, okay? Same idea. You bring them close for more. You bring them farther away for just something different. Hands walk forward, long spine. No expectations. Nowhere to go with this. No goal. Maybe grab your ankles, elbows to knees, long spine. All right, as you're ready, walk it back up. Press yourself back up out of this. Put one hand under each knee, okay? Without really making your knees do any work at this point. Bring them back in. And we'll come all the way down. But let's do it really slowly. So if you stretch out your legs, and round your spine intentionally, pointing your tailbone at your toes. You can roll down with control. See if you can make this last an extremely long time. Next time, as you roll all the way down, it's time to find your resting posture. So find the most blissful arrangement of your arms and legs here that you can. Okay, maybe bending your elbows and resting the backs of your hands on the floor to open up your chest a little more for your breath. Maybe bending your knees, making a little tent out of your legs to release the low back. Okay, that might feel good after all that inner thigh opening we did. Or maybe a Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees out wide. Who knows? Okay, once you've found the place you want to rest, rest. Breath comes softly through the nose. The jaw is soft. All effort drains away. Watch for a moment, just feeling all the sensations swirling around in your body. Observe thoughts and emotions as they arise, as perfect as clouds in the sky. Watch them drift away. With each inhale, you are more free and expansive. With each exhale, you can let go a little bit more of what you've been holding on to, whatever it is. You spend this time just being lovingly present with yourself. The way you would just be there with someone you loved so much. Be that way with yourself right now. Friends, please keep resting like this for as long as you can. I hope you feel wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today.